This is a short video just to give you an overview of the new CathexisVision mobile app. You'll see here I've got the old mobile app here called Cat Mobile, and the new mobile app is called CathexisVision. And the icons are slightly different. The new mobile app has got the dark background. So I open the app. When I enter the app, I've got the option to log into a site or an enterprise. So if I go to settings, you can see I can set up an enterprise account or a site account. The enterprise account is where you're connecting to an enterprise server, which may have multiple sites connected to it. And a site account is just that, it's an individual site that you're connecting to. So let's start off with a site account. You can see here I've already selected Cathexis Durban as a site, and these are the parameters for Cathexis Durban. Alternatively, I can go and add a new site, and here it's very simple. I can enter the name, the IP address in which you connected to the site, which could be a public IP or DNS, and your username. So what I'm going to do now is just go and connect to this particular site. And what will happen now is it will remember the last view that you had and automatically bring that up for you to view. Okay. These are live cameras, and what I'm going to do now is just look at the little options at the bottom here. So first of all, I'm going to look at the layouts option. So there's two layouts icons here. The one is an empty layouts. So this allows you to go and choose a layout template. And I can now go and choose cameras to put in there. I can then go and save this particular layout. I've also got pre-saved layouts, so if I click on that, it will automatically go and choose the layout that I've saved previously. If I want to go and save a layout that I've just created, for instance, I want to save that layout, I can go and say, right, save layout, and give that a name, and that'll then be available for me in this area here. Okay. You'll also notice while I'm doing this is this concept of pages. So like opening multiple tabs in a browser, we can open multiple pages with different views. This is a very powerful feature, and this icon over here tells you how many pages you've got open. Very easy to open a new page. I can go here and choose what I want to view in this page. I might want to go and say, right, I want to now create a layout in that format. I want to put this camera there. Okay, and that's now in that particular page. I must stress this is not a layout. If you want to save that as a layout, you need to go here and save that as a layout. Now you can open and close pages as you wish. If I want to close that page, I just click on there and I close the page. And this little icon here tells me how many pages I've got open. I can minimize this as well. This icon here just clears the layout. Brings it back to 0 again. So there's no camera view. Okay. So that's basically what's sitting at the bottom here. The bottom right is notifications, which I'll touch on a little bit later. This icon here allows you to rearrange the camera views to make the camera view much more satisfactory in different orientations. So if I turn this on my phone on its side, you'll see how it has formatted these cameras automatically like that. If I click on this little rearranging icon, it arranges them in a different format, which may be more preferable for you to view. And while I'm on this tab and on this view, I want to just touch on another option that we've got, and that's to crop the video. So if I go to settings and general, I've got the options to crop the video, and what this does is it scales the video to fit the panel. So you can see it is now change the video so it actually fits the panel. And that may or may not be optimum for you. So if I go to settings and I turn that crop off, you'll see you get these little black lines down the side of the cameras that are not the same aspect ratio as the camera view. So those are those icons down here. What I'm going to do now is just show you, if you want to go, for instance, I want to go full screen on this camera, I can double click on it and it goes full screen. And then I can just click on this little minimize button down here and it will go back to the layout. I'm going to quickly show you now how to go into review mode. So I'm going to leave my phone in landscape mode and I just need to touch the screen, the camera view, and it'll come up with some options, and you'll see on the bottom left hand side there's the option to go into review mode. When I click on it, you now see a timeline, and I can drag the timeline backwards and forwards. Okay, I can play back, I can play forward, I can go back 10 seconds. If I go to the top right, you'll see the time and date. I click on that and I can now go back to a particular time and the review will change to that particular time. What I can also do, if I long hold on the timeline, I can set the timeline span. So the default is 5 minutes, but I can change it to 3 hours. And now you'll see how the timeline is compressed. Long holds. Let's make it 1 hour. Okay, so that's how to review. While I'm in review mode, I'm going to show you the concept of overlays. So if you left swipe on the screen, you'll see it comes up with adjacent camera mapping if adjacent camera mapping is available. This is in review mode and in live mode. I can click on that and it will take me outside, etc. And you can follow the arrows pretty much like the adjacent camera mapping in the desktop app. Swipe again, and this is very impressive. It allows you to do a motion search, very simple motion search. So I want to look at the previous motion. Click on that. See, it's skipping back 8 minutes. Now if I play it back, you should see some motion, and there it is. Next motion. And that's a very powerful feature that allows you to use the metadata from motion search to find the next motion in those camera views. While I'm in review mode, if I long hold on the camera view, so earlier I showed you how to long hold on the timeline, now I'm going to long hold on the camera view. It comes up with a few options. So I can add a bookmark, for instance. Very simple. Just add a bookmark, give it a description, etc., and it'll be now saved in Bookmarks. I also have the option to export, so I can grab a snapshot and that'll put that snapshot of that exact snapshot into the gallery, or I can export a video clip. Yeah, I can go and choose the time. It's a start time, stop time, and I can give that file a name, etc. Just going back to the long hold, you can also see I can change the video quality, I can de-warp the cameras, and I can go to the start and the end of the recording. So very powerful reviewing functions on this particular camera. If I long click here now and I choose overlays, I can choose whatever overlays are available on the particular camera. So on this one, the only overlay available is the IXP20 Access Control Integration overlay. So if there's an access control event on that door, it will pop up with the overlay. Just want to go and choose another camera, just to show you perhaps a different overlay. So if I long click here and look at overlays, you'll see that there's a whole lot of different ones here. I can choose an object, a tracking area, and you'll see that now we've got different overlays on this particular camera. So the overlays available to you are the overlays that are available on the servers to which you are connected. Back to here. And then on live view, you've got slightly different overlays. So I'm just going to go full screen on this one. For instance, if I left swipe, you'll see this is a PTZ camera, and I can go and move this PTZ. Or at the bottom here, you'll see presets. I can choose preset 1, preset 3, etc. Long hold on here, and I can go to a particular preset. So let's go with that. There we go. Long hold again, and you can also choose the live video format that you want to stream. I'll put this on auto. You can see it's very powerful from both a live and a recorded video perspective, because you can choose the overlays that you wish.